What happened when men and women wore the same makeup? My husband Brett, this man who has never in his life used anything stronger than Old Spice and a prayer, looks me dead in the eye one Tuesday night and says, "How hard can it be?" We were watching one of those transformation videos, you know the ones, where someone goes from regular person to absolute glazed donut in 11 minutes. And I made the mistake of saying, "It takes me almost an hour to do this every day." And Brett, my husband, my partner in life, actually laughed. Not a little laugh. A full, leaning back, hand on chest laugh. So I said, "Fine, Saturday, you wear exactly what I wear. Same products, same steps, same amount. We go to dinner with your family and we see what happens." He shook my hand. He shook my hand like we were closing a business deal. Saturday comes. I set up everything on the bathroom counter. Foundation, concealer, contour, highlight, 2 eyeshadow palettes, liner, mascara, setting spray. The whole situation. Brett walks in, looks at the counter, and his face does this thing. Like he opened the fridge expecting juice and found a whole second fridge inside. "This is all for your face?" "Every day, babe." He went quiet, like genuinely, uncomfortably quiet. The kind of quiet where you can hear someone doing math in their head. I started with his skin prep, moisturizer, primer. He was fine, a little too relaxed, honestly. Kept saying, "This is actually nice," like he was at a spa. Then I got to foundation. 23 minutes in, we were on eyeshadow. I handed him the brush and said, "Blend that out toward your crease." He looked at the brush, then at me, then back at the brush, like I'd asked him to diffuse something. "Where's my crease?" "Brett." "No, genuinely, where?" "It's your eye, Brett. The fold of your eye." By mascara, he had poked himself twice, blinked through the whole first coat, and quietly said, and I quote, "I don't know how you're not angrier as a person," which, honestly, is the nicest thing he's ever said to me without knowing it. We get to his parents' house. He looks good, by the way. I did most of the heavy lifting, but he genuinely pulled it off. Matching look, matching energy. I was kind of proud. He even did this little thing where he checked himself in the car mirror before we walked in. Twice. I didn't say a word. I just smiled and got out of the car. We walk in. His mom sees us first and just goes, "Oh, how fun." She pulls out her phone immediately. His dad gives us that slow nod of a man who has decided not to have opinions tonight. And then his brother Derek walks in from the kitchen. Derek is 34 years old. Derek thinks liking hot sauce makes him a personality. Derek takes one look at Brett and goes, and I cannot stress how completely unprompted this was, "Bro, you look like a girl." And just silence. Like the room just held its breath. Brett didn't get defensive. He didn't laugh it off. He just looked at Derek for a second and said, "Yeah, she does this every day. Took me an hour and I still needed help." Derek kind of blinked. Brett went, "And she does it before work, after sleeping 6 hours, while I'm still in bed complaining about my alarm." I did not expect to almost cry at a dinner I came to purely out of spite. Derek mumbled something about it, looking good actually, and walked back to the kitchen. His mom patted Brett's arm like he'd just said something at a graduation. His dad did the slow nod again, but this time it felt different. We stayed for 3 hours. Brett's highlight caught the light during dessert, and his mom genuinely complimented it. He said thank you like it was nothing. I almost choked on my pasta. On the drive home, he was quiet for a bit, and then he said, "I had no idea people just let you feel like that was normal. Like looking at Derek was normal." I didn't say anything. He goes, "Does that happen a lot?" "More than you'd think." He nodded, kept driving. "I'm sorry," I laughed. And that, the whole night, the makeup, the dinner, Derek's face, none of it was the moment that got me. It was that. 4 words in a dark car on the way home. We still have the photos from that night. His highlight really was immaculate. I'm not gonna tell him that though. He'll get a big head.